Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. We have Swift that is mentioning XRP as the bridge currency for over 11,000 banks, and so that would be massive news for Ripple. Imagine if they took just 10% of the transactions that have taken place on Swift, right? I mean, that would drive the price of XRP up substantially. And so we're going to be going over that information in this video. If you enjoy this type of content, do me a favor and hit the like button and hit that bell notification for future videos. And so we're also going to be going over other information regarding Ripple actually speaking at a Federal Reserve Bank conference in about a month as well. And so I definitely think that's going to be very bullish for the price of XRP. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here. We can see Ripple is currently trading right around 60 cents. And we have been around that for the last few months, right? We've seen some fluctuations up and then some drops down with the price of Bitcoin. However, we are getting close here to the end of the symmetrical triangle, and so we could see a break to the upside. If you are bullish on XRP, I recommend checking out Margex, where you can long or short different cryptocurrencies, and you can amplify your gains using this platform. And so definitely make sure to check that out. There is a link underneath the video. And so let's go ahead and take a look here at the SEC ruling. So Ripple's chief legal officer believes that the SEC is likely to file an appeal against Judge Torres' ruling. And so this could escalate the case to the Supreme Court. And so he does remain confident that Ripple would win there as well. And so the SEC has until October 7th, 2024 to file an appeal. And so we have 10 days left there. And so that's definitely something to be paying attention to. So let's go ahead and take a look at some information regarding the integrations with Ripple. And so the SEC offers no objection to BNY's plans. And so BNY Mellon is offering custodian of cryptocurrencies. And so the SEC noted that although the BNY plan was for two crypto assets, it did not matter what the crypto was, suggesting that the bank can offer crypto custody services beyond the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, Gensler said. It is up to the bank to decide whether they want to expand the number of cryptocurrencies they offer, right? And so this is going to start getting very interesting, right? Banks are going to be allowed to custody different crypto assets. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that here, right? I mean, just a few days ago as well, 5 days ago here, we had Ripple and BNY Mellon partner to revolutionize asset tokenization in finance. And so BNY Mellon, that is now able to custody Bitcoin and Ethereum, have partnered with Ripple here for asset tokenization, right? And so we could definitely see an announcement here from BNY Mellon that they are offering custodian services for XRP. And so I think that would be massive. That would allow a lot of institutions to actually buy Ripple that cannot buy it today, right? And so definitely something to be paying attention to there. I think this could be massive news for Ripple. Now let's go ahead and talk about the 11,000 banks, right? Swift has mentioned XRP as the bridge currency for over 11,000 banks. And so Swift manages a ton of transactions, $5 trillion worth. And so imagine if XRP was used as the bridge currency with Swift. They're managing over 11,000 banks and $5 trillion. And so that could be massive news for XRP. And so as I've mentioned in previous videos, we have bank IDs here listed on the Ripple documentation for the implementation of Ripple services, right? I mean, so there's a ton of information in here, but what I want to take a look at today is the bank IDs. And so they already have assigned bank IDs for China, Hong Kong, and Philippines. And I expect this list to continue to grow here. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the banks here. I mean, you can see they already have the bank ID assigned for these banks. And so we're going to see some type of implementation here relatively soon. And so these are the largest banks in the world here. If we go ahead and take a look at the list here for Hong Kong or the Philippines, we can see that we have JP Morgan on the list here. We have Bank of China. And so these are the largest banks in the world that are getting bank IDs, right? And so if they're not just assigning these out of the blue, there's a reason that these have been assigned already, and that's definitely something to be paying attention to. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Federal Reserve Bank here that is going to be holding the 8th annual FinTech Conference on October 22nd through the 23rd. And now, if we go ahead and scroll down here and take a look at the speakers, we can see here that there is a topic regarding recent innovations in payments. Now, who's going to be featured here? We have Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, and Chris Larsen, who is the executive chairman and co-founder for Ripple. They're going to be speaking at the event here for the Federal Reserve Bank, right? And so, I mean, that's definitely something else to be paying attention to. I mean, they're calling it here the recent innovation in payments, even though Ripple payments have not been activated yet, right? I mean, they have their stablecoin that is probably going to be launching by the end of the year, and I think that's something very bullish for XRP. I think XRP and Ripple are both going to have massive potential, right? They're definitely changing the payment infrastructure of what we do today. And so it's very slow, it's cumbersome, it's expensive. And so what blockchain and cryptocurrencies have to offer can improve that substantially, and I believe that Ripple is going to be part of that. And so in addition to that, we also have Grayscale here that has their XRP trust that is open to eligible accredited investors seeking exposure to XRP, which powers the XRP ledger, a distributed network used for cross-border payments. And so Grayscale announced just about a week or two ago that they were going to be launching their XRP trust here, and this could eventually lead to a XRP ETF, right? And so that's something else to be paying attention to. Or maybe instead of it being an ETF, they'll just allow BNY Mellon here to actually custody XRP. Maybe this is the long-term goal here. Instead of the SEC approving a lot of different ETFs, they're just going to allow different banks to be custodians for multiple cryptocurrencies, right? I mean, Gary Gensler says right here that suggesting that the bank can offer crypto custody services beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. And so they can custody any cryptocurrency they want. They can expand the number of cryptocurrencies that they offer. And I think that XRP will be one of the first ones on that list. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this as well here. The Bitcoin season versus altcoin season. We are starting to make the shift over to altcoin season. And I think we'll continue to head that direction. Now, Bitcoin still could go up in price, but I believe a lot of that money is going to start flowing into altcoins, especially with the utility. If we start seeing a lot of payment infrastructure on XRP, we're going to see the payment sector really start to explode, and I think that's something to be paying attention to. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some more information regarding the XRP and SWIFT integration, right? We have SWIFT mentioning XRP as the bridge currency for over 11,000 banks. And so according to Jack the Rippler here, he says that only 10% of SWIFT's ecosystem would catapult the price of XRP to over $1,000. And so we can see the proof here that SWIFT is possibly integrating XRP. And so they are working with R3 here and SWIFT to integrate XRP, right? This is the cryptocurrency that they're showing as an example here. They do not have other cryptocurrencies listed. They're specifically calling out XRP. And so I definitely think this could be very bullish for the price of XRP. If this does come to fruition and is actually being utilized, we're going to see the price of XRP go up substantially. And so this is definitely something that could be very bullish. Now, there has not been any confirmation on these being integrated into over 11,000 banks. However, there is a lot of information out there that is leading us to believe that. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. Also, make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Margex if you're interested in longing or shorting XRP. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.